Hey girl, this is Vivi.K. So today I just wanted to let you know certain things that you should or should not be doing when you're visiting a wealthy person's house. These tips could obviously apply for anyone, but we're focusing more on the wealthier people today. When you're invited out, always bring a gift. Whether it's house events, dinners, parties, or even if you end up staying at their house for a couple days, not only are they going to appreciate it, but they're really going to like you. It doesn't even have to be expensive. It could be a fruit basket, a bottle of wine, chocolate, candy in a box, flowers. Any of these things would do just fine. It's more so for the thought behind it. It's just to show your appreciation for whatever they're doing for you. You can really give anything you want, but just don't overdo it or be too extravagant with the gifts because it'll look a little desperate and kind of like weird. So yeah, just get something nice and cute. Never ask anyone, what do you do? I personally hate that question too, because like, don't worry about it. But never ask anyone, what do you do? That's just like, why are you asking that? Mind your business. First of all, it's kind of rude. It's a really low-class question to ask. Why does that matter? Let's say you're at a dinner. They don't really care about what you do. They just don't want you to be like a criminal, okay? They don't care. It's a little intrusive even. What do you do? Because when you're really thinking about it, why are you asking that question? I get that people are curious and they want to know certain things, but like, it's a time and a place. Instead of asking, what do you do? Ask them for their interest. You could lead the conversation to other areas aside from just like a career job question, you know? And I think I mentioned this in actually another video. I might put it somewhere here or here. I'm not sure where it's gonna be, but I think it's here. I don't know. And the next thing is to avoid talking about money. Do not talk about money, okay? That is unnecessary. Avoid talking about money unless the conversation is like a general conversation about the economy. Like, that's great. Don't get like too into it. Don't discuss how much money you have. Don't talk about what you earn. This is like common sense, I think, for most people. So don't do that like if you're at a dinner party or even just like a house party or like a formal house party. Don't like do that. And if you were saying that at a normal house party, like that would be kind of weird too, because why are you saying that? And it could make some people uncomfortable. Let's say like everyone is making a lot of money in that room and then you come in like, guess what I made? Like in the end you start saying numbers and then it's like low. Now they're uncomfortable because they're just like, who invited her? Don't embarrass yourself like that. Just don't talk about the money, please. Keep it to yourself. The next thing is do not blurt out unsolicited opinions. It's literally not the time to prove any controversial points during someone's dinner party, whatever, like a housewarming event, I don't know, whatever it is. Do not come in with your crazy thoughts and crazy ideas, because first of all, not only is it rude, but you're taking that person, whoever's in charge of, you know, the event, that person's special moment to put in commotion and add in your ideas for what not a lot of people might probably agree with. They're gonna judge you and they're gonna be like, never again. On top of that, you might literally leave that place with more enemies than you've ever had before. Always remember that there's a time and a place. Just do that with your friends, just not in that setting. If you have any personal opinions about something that might be happening that night, or if there's someone that you see, you don't like them, you know them, you don't like them, just be, you know, cordial. Or if you have an opinion about someone there and it's not a nice opinion, keep it to yourself. You don't know, they're probably gonna talk. They're probably gonna know that you're the one who said it. Like, it's not a good situation to put yourself in. And also, like, these people, they have a lot of connections. They know each other. Like, their world is really small. So, like, if you're gonna come in and just cause chaos, like, you're gonna be known as that person, and you don't want to be that person. You don't want to be that guy, okay, or girl. So, the next thing. Your posture. This might not seem like a big deal, but fix your posture. Your posture determines your confidence. For anyone watching you who doesn't know you, they can't really judge you on anything apart from your physical appearance and your posture. So make sure you check how you walk and how you stand. This obviously doesn't only apply for this situation where you're invited at someone's house, but just regularly in life, just fix your posture. Check how you walk, how you hold yourself, and don't slouch. You don't want to be old with like the big round backs. Like, no, that's not cute. That's not cute. When you're there, don't slouch, don't look bored, don't just like look like you don't want to be there. Even when you're sitting down, you can just pull your chest up and straighten your back and you're good to go. Confidence, or at least appearing like you have confidence, can bring you a long way. It's just a lot better to at least appear like you're having a good time, like you're enjoying yourself and that you're comfortable in yourself and that you're not lost. No one wants to look like that when they're at any type of event or party or anything like that. So just be there and just be happy that you're there. And the next one, do not brag. It kind of relates a little bit to the money one that I was saying earlier, but generally, do not brag when you're in this situation. You might be surrounded by a lot of people with money, like money, like I'm talking like billionaires, let's say, and you would feel the need to like up yourself a little bit. Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not cute and it makes you look a little desperado. Like it just makes you look a little like, you don't need to create any magical jobs that you started doing. You don't need to talk about expensive things that you just bought. You don't need to up any of these things because, again, they don't care. They're just here to have a good time. Even if it's a formal event, like, it's still just to have a good time. It's not really to talk about anything money-wise. They're just here to chat and drink and whatever. If you're at a party and some random person comes and starts bigging themselves up, talking about everything they've done, you're gonna be kind of disgusted. You're not gonna want to hang around with them. If you do, then I don't. Like I said, they rather talk about your interests and what makes you happy, what you're passionate about, your hobbies. They rather talk about your life, but just like interesting, fun things. You don't have to, you know, impress them. You don't need to impress anybody. All you need to do is just show up and look good and don't say anything crazy. That's it. None of these things are complicated or hard to remember. I think it's common sense, but I know that sometimes when you're in certain situations, you tend to forget like certain things and then you go back home and you're like, oh my gosh, why did I do that? So it's always good to remember certain tips for these situations because you don't want to do anything that you're gonna regret. When you're in the rush, when you're in the excitement, it's easy to forget. So it's always good to be prepared if you ever find yourself in situations like these or even for your daily life, because obviously you could apply these to other areas of your life. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and a comment. I love interacting with you guys. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye!